your people. Okay, I got a pretty big one for you. This is a mad one. This is a mad one. Um, yeah, it's one of the hardest ones that I've done and researched and looked at. But yeah, I believe that Novak Djokovic is also Prince Harry of the British royal family. Now, I've got to be honest on this one. This is a tough one because when I first saw it, my intuition went, yes, that's it. And when I go with my intuition, I'm usually right. But, I am aware that you can be wrong about things. So I started looking into it and I found some good links and I was buzzing. I was like, yeah, I'm onto it here. But then I started doing the logistics and my mind got involved and started thinking about it. And I was like, how can this be possible? How can they do this? How can they play this role? And how can he play Prince Harry and an elite sportsman? How can you do that without being found out? So I started thinking that these are both characters. And Harry is not the base character. Harry is a celebrity. Harry is Prince Harry, Meghan and Harry. He is a celebrity, a massively famous person. So I don't believe that Harry is the base character like a lot of these characters are played by royals. I believe Harry is the celebrity like Djokovic is the sports star and someone else is playing Prince Harry and Djokovic. Some other royal. That's what I concluded with this. But I'm open for suggestions and discussion on this because it's a crazy one. It's a crazy one. So let's delve in and start looking at some connections. So obviously, Djokovic, the Joker as he's known. An interesting picture here, him as the Joker with one eye symbolism, and he's sponsored by Head. Obviously, Head being one eye symbolism, blatant there, 3 6s, it's all there. And obviously, Harry's part of it. There he is doing some devil horn symbolism, blatantly part of it, being part of the royal family and the British royal family. So there's Djokovic, as I said, sponsored by Head, also sponsored by Lacoste. I'll bring that in a little bit later, it's relevant. There's Harry there playing tennis, both right-handed. Obviously, Djokovic, the big thing about him not being anti-vax. Now let's just look at his name, Novak Djokovic. No vax, joke COVID. So he's 34. Obviously, he's from Serbia. He's 6'2", and Harry is 6'1". So we're in the same ballpark. Always something that gets me buzzing when I see the heights of the similar heights. He's 37, so the age is slightly different, but not massively different. So let's look at some body features. That's Novak on the right there. Check his body shape out. And then there's Harry there. Very similar body shape. Now this is interesting. So if you look at Djokovic, has got a little scar above his mouth there. Just there. And then if you look closely, it's hard to find on these pictures a lot of Harry with a beard, but he's got a slight little scar there. There's Djokovic there. Obviously, the scar's moved down there because that first photo is he's laughing, so it's moved up. So there's the little scar there, I suggest. And then Harry, with that little scar there. Seems to be a little scar that's obviously when he grows his beard. The Djokovic, it affects his beard. And as you can see it just there, just faintly. It's obviously a slight little scratch on the face. So let's have a look at their partners. So Jelena Ristic, or Jelena Djokovic that she's now known, not much about her, but she's 35. Megan is 40, so the ages. Obviously, she's 5'6" there. So this is Jelena, or whatever her name is, with Djokovic. There she is there. Now, compare her to Megan. Obviously, they wear masks, they have makeup, they have things that change her. But look at the eyes. The eyes are dark, deep, dark brown eyes, looking very, very similar. Could easily be the same person with a little bit of masking, a little bit of disguise. Look at the eyes. Same dark eyes, same shaped face. Look at that. Now look at the heights. We've got the heights here. Look at this. And notice the way that Megan stands. Look at her feet and her legs. She's got really skinny legs, and so has Jelena. And look at her feet. Exactly the same. She's sort of on her tiptoes on her right foot. Now check this that I found. The truth about the Novak Djokovic athletic brothers. So I was looking at this, and then this popped up. And on this article, this thing here, and that video there, link, when I looked at it, it was Harry and Meghan. But it keeps turning. It's a YouTube video of royals, but it keeps doing royal videos. And then it says this: no doubt Novak is tennis royalty. So, that's a common term in all sports, but, they like to put the truth there. But the fact this video was a video about royals when it was talking about tennis, I mean, that's an interesting little article there. A tennis article with a royal video linked in the middle of it randomly. Then another article joins tennis royalty. They like to tell you what's going on. Now this is when it gets interesting. So you've got the 2014 Wimbledon final, Djokovic and Federer. Now, it says here, Prince Harry snubs Wimbledon final, heads for Grand Prix at Silverstone. So he snubbed the 2014 final. So they made a big thing about Harry snubbing it when Djokovic is playing. Very interesting. So I thought I'd Google Harry and Djokovic. Harry meets Djokovic. Not a single photo of Harry with Djokovic. Yet these 3 photos of 3 different occasions of Prince William and Djokovic. But none with Harry. Not a single photo of Harry with Djokovic. Now, this is interesting as well. So I Googled Harry at Wimbledon. Not a single photo of Harry at Wimbledon. But yet there's 3 different photos that I could find of Meghan at Wimbledon. Notice the dresses she's wearing. 3 different occasions she's been to Wimbledon at least. 2 finals. I think one was just a round or something. I think this one was a round. But 3 times with Wimbledon she's been on her own, not with Harry. Not a single photo of Harry at Wimbledon. Bearing in mind he does the Invictus Games. He's been seen at the beginning of this. I've showed you him playing tennis with a tennis racket. He loves his sports. He's always at sports. Yet he's never been seen at Wimbledon. Why is that? And that's just crazy. That whole thing blew my mind. Like, that's some crazy stuff. Harry's never been to Wimbledon. But check this out. Prince Harry reveals Archie's first word was crocodile. Sponsored by Lacoste. Obviously, we can reference the reptilian thing as well. But interesting connection. So, found a picture of Harry when he was a kid and looked for a picture of Djokovic when he was a similar age. Like a little bit of hair colour change, same sort of haircut. They do the eyes. They can make the eyes look bigger and different. They do all this. This is Hollywood. They do this. It's a fact that they do this. This is how they do it. They look similar. So yeah, I mean, so many links with this. But I'm really offering it up to what people think about this because it's so mind-blowing. But I've started to see that these people are playing the big sports stars as well. This is what he does. But my main thing with this is I believe that both Harry and Djokovic are characters and someone else is playing them. Just like Diana was played by another royal. You know, this is what they do. The minor royals play other royals. They play many, many roles. It's craziness. Anyway, yeah, I'm really opening this up for discussion on this because it's so mind-blowing. But, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Peace!